Alright, hi YouTube VOD watchers and anyone just joining the stream. For the first time in a very long time, I am back with The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm doing the stream, because... Hold on. Alright, yeah, I'm doing the stream because, simply put, I'm trying to get my mind straight. Trying to distract myself from things that are going on. At least that's what I want to try and do. And even then, I might not be able to do that because... Oh, now saying I have an excellent bitrate thing. Yay! So I love when the game just lies to me. Not game, stream settings, whatever, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, as of right now, I'm kind of tired. I still have not quite adjusted to gotta play. To I guess what would the word even be? I still have not quite adjusted to would be the after effects of my jet lag from my trip. I'm trying to, but I'm definitely tired in a lot of ways. Well, yes, Tips. Welcome to the stream. Look who finally decided to show up. Yeah, I've been trying to set something up for a good long while now, in terms of, like, at the very least a stream. But I just have not been able to. I'm trying to do this now, even though I probably should just try to get some rest, because I am still kind of tired from my trip that I did not long ago, but I'm just trying to do this because I want to take my mind off things. There's been a lot of things that grow heavy on my mind recently. Plus, I am in a bit of a Zelda mood because while I was on my trip, I got a lot of gifts because it was supposed to be a vacation, but ended up turning into a work trip because of my 1 day at a time challenge for the Persona games. But while I was on that trip, a lot of family got me some gifts and stuff. One such gift was the second volume for the Twilight Princess manga, which I read, I think it was the night before last. And I really enjoyed that. So because of that, I have had Zelda on my mind. I'm not advancing. Where is it? There it is. In theory, I could run across the top of this and solve the maze that way. What is that? I'm not making it up to that now. Oh, it just might be something I have to go up to anyway. This would be the entrance. There's probably gloom hands in here. Seems the trial won't start until I enter the maze proper, which makes sense. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Yeah, it seems like I might have to enter the maze proper before doing anything in relation to this place. Which I would prefer to avoid, but at the same time, I don't think I can. Excuse me? Oh. It's engraved with ancient Zonai text. You can't make out what it says. Research log day 1. According to Taro, the characters carved into the stone slab read as follows. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth's depths. Wake it, and ye shall receive due compensation. Now that Taro's gone off to examine the other ruins, I have no clue. Sorry, I have no choice but to tough out the rest of this research alone. I'll leave a trail of acorns and nuts behind me so I won't get lost. I already see one of them. 2. Too bad for this game to have a really good memory when it comes to mazes specifically. Play enough Bloodborne and exploring the Chalice dungeon. Yeah, Chalice dungeons. And it's hard not to have a good memory for mazes. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. It should do it. Alright, that's not strong enough. Then I need to, like, throw something on my Master Sword, so... Nothing there. What am I looking... Oh, yeah. Ow. Alright, there's this inner layer to this maze, too, around these ring sections in each part of it, too. I do not remember the what the word be? I tried using a fancy word, but I forgot what it was. The specifics of it. Sunshrooms. I believe that's the entirety of this area mapped out. So there wasn't any chests in here. None that I could notice. Hold on. There we go. Wow, big battery. I mean, that is a useful item, but underwhelming for what I wanted. Why does it tell me I'm having an error? Hope it's not a bitrate issue. I mean, it shouldn't be. It does kind of look rough, though. Okay, no, it's just YouTube tweaking. Another stairway. Oh wait, no, it's the one I came in from, yeah, alright. No, no, chill out. I was just trying to pick up a mushroom. Shock for here. Ominous. Actually, now I think about it, I left that thing here for a reason. Because I remember I looked up the location of all the gloom hands and stuff. Well, I think I just took the long way around for that guy's thing. Nothing under these sand heaps, which I'm offended by. Yeah, he did come through this way. And what is down here? Well, that's the way down into the chasm. And by extension into one... Oh. I need to think about what to do. It's been a long time since I fought one of these. Bomb arrows, that's right. Where are they? Alright, I have 31. That's right, I duplicated a bunch of them. Let me... as quickly as I can, because I do have a lot of light dragon skills, I think. Right? Yeah. Oh, he has a... Gilgamesh spear. Who said I could work with? Guess I need to switch to... Okay, yeah, it's been a minute since I played this game. I'm working on a super top secret boss rush right now, Liar. I just can't prove it. And would this boss rush happen to have Greg in it? Why am I doing this? Gloom Spear. Do I even need one of those? I don't even have the room for one of those. I think I already have one right here. Let's have this. Oh yeah, this thing also produces, yeah, strong wind, that's right. I only equip this and throw it. Pick this up because why not? Demon King bow. I was needing to get a new one of those, actually. And let me drop this and pick this up because why not, right? I'm bearably cold, shut up. Alright, so he was more like back here. Zoomed in as I can get. There's nothing back here. Alright, now let's do the rest of this maze proper. I said duo, and because it's not no materia, maybe. That didn't answer my question if Greg was in it or not. Oh wait, I need to put the... What's it called back on? Call it the Sakuna finger wrap. Oh yeah, the depths set, that's what it's called. Ow. I'll flip a coin. Great. Research log day 2. I searched each passage one by one and haven't found anything, but I've got a good feeling about this last one. The only thing keeping me from exploring it now is the late hour. I tried to contain my excitement and get some sleep. Is that really it? Wow. Useless log. Didn't tell me anything useful. Well, now I wish I didn't... Wait, does this still work? It does still work, okay. So this goes up... Alright, he went that way, that's main objective. I do vaguely remember this from when I did it all the way back in Breath of the Wild. That was a long time ago. And even with one of my more recent playthroughs of Breath of the Wild being my Master Mode playthrough, I think the last time I did this maze would have been almost a few months ago. No. Several months to a year ago, I think would be more accurate. Okay, now this guy's just going everywhere. I try to avoid his path, I'm running into it. Nothing. We came from there. Didn't mean to do that. Well, there goes a point of durability. Mighty Zonai sword. I was thinking I needed a new Zonai weapon as well. I don't need this long throw. Yeah, drop this. Sucks, but it is what it is. Nothing over here. Well, with that, I can make a new Zonai weapon, right? There's a long throw on it, too. That had, like, 50-something durability on it. Where are my Zonai things? Well, I'm not using that. I guess I'll save that for later when I get more Zonai parts. There's the acorns lead that way. I believe. The stairs should lead us back out towards... yeah, here. Means he went all the way around there into here, which is the only real way for Link. Thank you. The only real way forward. Drop down here. This leads to the rest of this side of the maze. Oh, wrong weapon. Strong construct bow. It's tragic. The coin said no, Greg. I call cap. I think you just made me wait a long time before responding, and it's like, oh yeah, no, Greg. You know, every time you say you're gonna do a challenge from here on out, I'm just gonna send you that picture from Attack on Titan of what's her face staring down at that one kid. Everyone knows that meme, so I don't even need to explain what photo I'm talking about. Well, that's, interesting. It's the same thing. Why throw? Why long throw? Oh, that's the way forward. Lunk, please. Okay, I just want a massive circle. I shouldn't be too surprised by that, because the way this labyrinth's structured specifically is circular-esque. So he went up that way, right? These are the stairs I just ran back down. Yeah, here's his journal. Path over there that I'm gonna check out. Research log day 3. No matter how far I go or which way I turn, everything looks the same. Well, you have the memory of a goldfish if you can't figure this place out. It's all covered in energy sapping glue. Oh, yeah, I guess that would make it harder, huh? I somehow managed to swallow my overwhelming desire to run home and will attempt to spend the night here. I just hope I have enough acorns to make my way to the end. Okay, I guess that would have been a hint. Where to go. Yeah. This is the... I did, I think, the second hardest maze to complete. Yeah, I did this one first, which is the second hardest. While this one, all the way over here, is the hardest. Especially in Breath of the Wild. Because there was an entire underground layer to it that's probably still there. And it was filled with guardians. It's possible if you put stealth gear on and you walk around the very edge of the map and you don't, like, you will not wake a single one of them up. So it is possible to avoid them using that methodology. But most people either don't know how to do that or fail halfway through, freak out, and just try running towards the chest in the middle, which had the travel medallion, which in this game you get through entirely different means. Wait, no. What? What? No, I flipped a coin. My lying may be Vincent Valentine be in part in a two-piece set Costa del Sol part. I don't think we're getting swimsuits in the next game. I don't think, right? Well, actually, did they confirm? I don't remember if they said they're bringing back the swimsuits, at least for everyone who had them, minus Aerith. And I don't think we're getting swimsuits for Vincent and Sid. Something just tells me that. I just have the weirdest feeling about that, right? Or you made camp here, so that means I just looped around. Because I cheated, basically. This dude should have been half dead with this pat. Wow, I found my way to the end by accident. I was trying to avoid that. Running through this gloom like this. The horror. What is this? Strong Zonai longsword. Do I have a picture of that? No. Or yeah, I mean. Fuck my life. I don't remember if they said that, like, not all the outfits, obviously, but, I don't remember if they said, like, a lot of the outfits we'd had in Rebirth would be returning or not. And I definitely don't know if they said anything about Vincent, you know, getting a swimsuit, or Sid for that matter. I don't think, the Dragoon of the High Wind is gonna get, a swimsuit in part 3. Strong Zonai shield, don't need it. Do I have a picture of it, though? Yes. Whole lot of nothing. I hate how simple this maze was and how little there was in it. Research log day 4. I can't believe I'm writing this, but I'm standing in front of ancient Zonai ruins. What a tremendous discovery. This marks the Not marks. This makes the terror and uncertainty of getting here completely worth it. It's just a shame for me that I have no idea what these ruins are, but I'll head back and report to people who might. How did you get down these? Well, I guess I never said if you did, right? Okay, press this. For you who conquered this labyrinth of the land, I, the ruler of boars, have unlocked a door. Find it on the north side of the labyrinth in the sky. Right, south, Lomi Labyrinth, I forgot the name of it. I forgot how to read it, sorry. I need a PC, I guess. I'll take matters into my own hands. Alright, sister, calm down. Because knowing you, you won't just stop at a 2-piece for Vincent. Knowing you. Matter of fact, you might not even let him have the 2-piece in the first place. Knowing you. Oh. Yeah, I forgot it'd just be a blessing. Watch, there's gonna be a useless rock again. Okay, it wasn't a useless rock, but still. Visitor to the Shrine of Light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. You get me. I don't know if it's a getting you thing. I think I just know you. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Give me this orb so that way it may not be as filled with evil as I once was. Dun, da, 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 dun. I'm tired, boss. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Okay. Alright, we did that. Now, it's up we have to go, right? How does one go up? Is my question. No, I want a more direct path up, thank you. I'm not about to climb up this whole thing, basically. Perfect. Now, I just need to, make... Yeah, auto builder. What do I use? I guess you. Oh, that's right. I forgot to rebuild this thing off stream before I started. Oh well. Because it's kind of off center. I hope I'm not about to crash right into the ceiling. No. Oh, I might. Like you're. Okay, that got a little close there. Doesn't look like there's anything on this little plateau area here, so I'm just gonna keep going up. Or Link could start drifting to the left. Still drifting to the left. me do this, try and reorient myself. Thank God that went exactly how I wanted it to. Needed to get some batteries back. Also, just see... Okay. Something else I wanted to do this stream, if I don't think I'm gonna stream overtly long because I am tired. I think my tiredness comes from different reasons, but... Something else I wanted to try and do this stream was to explore a lot of these sky islands and stuff. If I could. I think right up there is where the trial start point is, so I'm just gonna start going up this way. Well, we just started gaining a lot of speed. Whee! Almost a perfect landing. Alright, let's grab this. Two shrines that I've been meaning to get for a long time. All the labyrinth shrines I have been meaning to grab is just, honestly, laziness has been preventing me from doing so. But now I have all 3 fast travel points that are related to the labyrinth stuff. Well, that's different. About to say, I don't remember this looking like that. Fire fruits. Unlit blessing. Unlit? Okay, give me a bow. For now, I'm gonna drop this. Because that's about to break anyway. Start using this one, I guess. Unlit. Oh, okay, that's different. At least it's new. At least it's something new. That's all I can ask for one of these, because it's either nothing, or they just give me, like, some kind of crappy stone-related reward. Oh, that one was almost perfect. Don't you dare. Whoa! Well, that was, forceful. Oh, that reminds me. I showed something to a cousin of mine who's really into, tech stuff like I am. She also, hates Nintendo as much as I do. I showed her a device, if you would, that, basically... All I'm gonna say about it is, a lot of the amiibo stuff that I want to get for Breath of the Wild and for this game, in the very near future, I might be able to acquire that via this device. Yeah. I don't know when that's going to be, though. I think it's on the way now, I just don't know yet. Visitor to the Shrine of Light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Me arm. When will it be fixed? May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Alright, now let's try working on this. To you who sets foot in my labyrinth of the sky, I offer a test of wisdom. 4 terminals are hidden in this maze. Activate them all. At the entrance to the giant ruin floating in the sky above the eastern Gerudo region, you heard a voice once again. Voice told you to activate 4 terminals, yeah. Alright, so let me try examining this way first. I see a few possible paths forward. See this one down here. And I'm gonna explore the outskirts first. Because it's going to be a lot easier to basically track my way through here or memorize my way through here. Because this maze is the simplest one out of all of them. I'll take that. If I can. I don't want to drop this, but I probably should, because I've honestly been trying to get rid of this one. Sled shield. Actually, I don't know what to drop, because all these are kind of valuable to me in some way, shape, or form, honestly. And I think this is immediately... Hold on, what is this fused to? Okay, it is fused to a zone eye shield. Then, hold on. Yeah, mighty zone eye shield. Then, because this has durability up, I'm going to switch this out for the sled shield. I'm going to make a new sled shield out of this later. Yep, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Presumably that's the first of a few chests we can find here. That's the other way into the other side. Once I land up here, I think I'm most likely going to... Yeah, I'm gonna loop back, Actually, hold on, let me explore the center first. Did I just see a chest? Maybe something akin to a chest, but I'm not sure. Nothing going back this way. And I guess I'll start exploring this part of the labyrinth from here. Okay, so this is that part of the spiral. Oh, there's 2 entrances to this side. Okay, so we just passed this one literally a few, maybe not even minutes ago, but maybe closer to seconds. That's interesting. Just got reminded of the video. God, no, I'm thinking about it now. Makes me want to laugh. Look at me, gracefully floating through here. Well, there's another chest. Ooh, there we go. That's more of what I want, more of what I need. Drop. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Sir, please. Let us drop this here. Let's go back through. That was just a chest area, it appears. I don't remember. Yeah, I believe we flew through here. There's one of the gates. Looks like there's something that leads down. I guess that's the way we get into it, huh? Down. Guess that makes sense. Oh, I see. And we use Ascension. No, that's the map. Alright, that's one terminal. I'm guessing that... So, it said 4 terminals, so I'm guessing that each one's gonna be in the center of one of these. If I was to make an assumption, right? I mean, that just makes the most sense to me. Alright, let's make our way out of here. How did I get it here? Oh yeah, through here. Oh yeah. We drop down and then we have to go back through on this side. Then I guess... Actually, was there a way through on this side? There is. Oh wait, that's where the chest was, that's right. And I might have to try going in on an alternate path. Probably through here, right? Because I did... Unless I'm misremembering. I might have to go all back through here just to be safe that I didn't forget anything, because... There's only so many spots these terminals can be now I look at them. Actually, before I forget, let me also, where's my mission tab? Yeah, adventure log, let me... Okay, yeah, so I already missed one. Wasn't thorough enough. Okay. That right there is obviously our path into the rest of this side of the labyrinth, but for now I'm looking for chests. There's another path into it. path back here, which leads to the other side of that, which is probably where the thing I need to get is. Let's go through here first. So one of them's in here. In fact, I already see it. My guess is probably going to be similar solution, right? Or... oh, no. Alright, there's another one. By the way, does the audio and everything sound good? Am I too loud or is the game too quiet? Or is the game too loud? I don't know. I didn't think to ask that. I'm still kind of honestly out of it. My brain, my mind specifically is not all there. One thing for your brain not to be there is another thing for your mind not to be there. And even if it sounds like similar concepts, trust me, it's not. Probably gonna be chest in here, right? Yeah. Sounds fine to me, alright. Mighty Zonai Spear. Actually, do I want to drop that for anything? I guess I can drop that for this. In theory, right? Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. So this should lead us out towards a path that goes back around to the rest of the place I'm trying to reach. And there's probably the way towards, yeah, towards the other thing we need. Oh, no, I guess going back there is how we reach that one, huh? Looks like there's a few paths in here. One of which leads to a chest. But don't take my word into... I got distracted by shiny item. What is this? Durability up. Yeah, I'm dropping that. But don't take my word. I'm into this ice cream, so I'm only half listening right now. Fair enough. Fair enough. This leads where? Alright, I see. Yeah, there's a few paths around and into here. Okay, so I probably have to drop down. There we go. What do you mean unbearably cold? Shut up. Where's my hot rock? There it is. Apparently... oh wait, no, I didn't click the right thing. I was supposed to say, apparently it's not hot enough. Or... is there a way up there? Looks like barely, but I can't reach it from this. Alright, so let's go back out and around through this side. Go back around here. towards this area, because this should lead us down to the last group of spirals, basically. We definitely need to reach. Oh god, Tulin's working against me for once. Was this... Was I wrong? Was there actually a... Okay, I must not have noticed that there was a path leading to this. Okay, so going back towards this way most likely will be an entrance to the last puzzle thing. And that leads to around there. So I have to go through this way. You have to find a way through this little area over here. I'm mad. Alright, so this is the entrance, I guess. Zonai bow. I did need a new one of these, actually. Alright, we got the chest for this area, it looks like. Path that loops back into there, which I can only presume, yeah, it's the only path forward. This leads out to where? Oh. And what's the way in for this one? Or is it normal? It's normal. Now we just have to climb or fly up there, right? Yep. I knew it. That kind of sucks because I have an ultimatum. Because this is one of the Korok dive things right here. Unless there's a fast travel point, like somewhere around here. This is a chest. I guess a Zonai chest would be accurate, huh? Big battery. Okay, alright. Just running over here to make sure there's not anything special. I don't think so, right? I'm gonna eventually have to make my way back to the center, actually. You know something I actually want to talk about? While we're doing these, it actually make much more insightful commentary than just me saying my thoughts out loud. I don't know if you'll know anything about this. Tips. Actually, no. If you're a fan of Halloween, because I remember you told me that last time, then you probably would know about Friday the 13th, the game. There's this mod for it called, I think it's Camp Forest Green? You who have traversed this maze, mark well my words. I have pulled apart the bars in the labyrinth and the land that obstructs your path below. I couldn't finish reading it. I don't even think I read that right because I was rushing. From high above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. The finale shall open. The final way, shall open to you. But yeah, there's a mod that basically revived the Friday the 13th the game. It's a really cool mod at that. There's no fast travel thing. I mean, there is a fast way up, technically, right? Hey, you know what? have to wait, I think. Okay, that's disgusting. Fine, have it your way. And I actually saw some footage of it for the first time, like, proper. Like, I know that there's been a lot of projects trying to resurrect Friday the 13th, the game. And due to a lot of legal, basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Interference from, like, the copyright holders, they've all been stamped out for the most part. Minus, this one so far. A lot of stuff I've seen from is really cool. But there's like a lot of fan stuff in it, too, which I really like. There's a skin for one of, I think it's part 4 Jason, called Mythos Jason, I think it was. And I looked into it, and I haven't been able to find a way to watch that short film. I've seen, like, promotional trailers and stuff for it. They also have, like, Ghost Jason in it, which is, I think, objectively speaking, one of the best, like, Friday the 13th, fan films ever made. Like, I've watched Never Hike Alone a handful of times now I think about it. And then Never Hike in the Snow as well. Both incredible films. Seeing Ghost Jason in that makes me really happy. They also have like some Friday 13th killer puzzle skins and stuff. Which is another game that is, I think, delisted for the most part. Like, it had a console port, but you cannot get it anymore. Because of its delisting. But I was thinking of trying to see if I could get my hands on the Evergreen mod. Or if I would need to somehow emulate the... Because I don't own Friday the 13th, the game, on a PC. So I'd probably have to find a way to emulate the original game, then be able to use the mod through that, if I was to guess. It's all in general really cool stuff because of all the stuff they're able to do with it. They also got, like, Uber Jason in it and stuff. I heard something activate there. In general, I think Friday the 13th, the game is like just a really tragic game in general. Because it had so much potential, and because of the licensing dispute between... I don't even remember who the two people fighting over the franchise, basically, for the most part, are. But because of their little spat that they had, which honestly I think is kind of stupid. There's been a lot of stuff that, that no one, period, whether it be fans or just even, like, officially licensed forms, just have not been able to do with the franchise because at a certain point, as I might have to look back through the lawsuit and stuff to see what the specifics are. If a fake fan, I haven't played the game. I didn't play it too much either. I played it basically when it was being sunsetted. I do distinctly remember playing like a handful of games like a few weeks before the game got delisted. I don't want to say like you're I wouldn't say that you'd be a fake fan for not playing like the original before they took it off. Like live service, right? But it definitely, it's one of those things where if you didn't play it, you missed out. But with this Camp Forest Green mod, it revived it. It's like the definitive way to play. It's better than the original. Because there's a lot of stuff in it that the original never had. Like I said, there's a lot of the movie Jasons that they never got to add, like 2009, Freddy vs. Jason, Uber Jason. Both the forms he took in that film, right? Jason X, I think it was. A few other Jasons, like Jason Universe. Like, I was about to talk about that, what am I looking for? Yeah, climbing gear. How the only way anyone's able to do anything with Jason is through the Jason Universe, I guess if you could call it that license, which is like a separate thing from like the Friday the 13th franchise. It's like for Jason specifically. Like, the character, not even so much like a license to the whole franchise, right? And I remember when I first saw it, I hated the design. I hated it so... It looks so cheap. It looks so, like, fan-made. I've seen... Like, Ghost Jason's the perfect example of that. I've legitimately seen fan-made interpretations of Jason that look less cosplayed and thrown together and, like, fan-made and less cheap. There we go, that's the word I'm... Unless I already said that without thinking. Then the Jason Universe stuff is grown on me. The more I look at it, the more, like, the more the mask specifically grows on me. The rest of it, I think they could tweak it a bit more. And I also, I guess, took less of a critical eye to it, after he got added to Dead by Daylight. Which, after Demogorgon, will be my first licensed killer purchase for Dead by Daylight. This has durability up. And this says attack up. Or was it? It was this thing, right? I don't know. I should get rid of this, actually, the more I think about it. No, I won't do that. It's fine. This is more attack than that. I lost my train of thought again. But yeah, the Jason Universe stuff, it grew on me. Like, that version of Jason's also in, Camp Evergreen. As I understand it. So, like, every, like, prominent version of Jason you could think of for, like, fan films, or, like, actual, what would be official media, like, licensed media and stuff, right? It's in there. A lot of, like, fan cosmetics and stuff are also in the game for the most part. Like, Savini Jason, who was a pre-order bonus for the original game back, when it came out. He's also just like a fully playable, as I understand it, for the most part. He comes with a few cosmetics and stuff. It's such a cool project, just period. There's so many, like, cool things about that project that I hope to God this one doesn't get swat down. Like, or cease and desist, I guess would be the more accurate term for it, right? Like, the original, like, revival project for it was, and I think that revival project was called, Resurgence or something like that? Let me just, like, get some bones or something I can shoot out this thing so it does more damage. But it seems to be doing good, because a lot of the footage and stuff I have seen of people, like, playing the game has been, like, from several months ago. Like, 6, 8 months ago. People have been, like, uploading stuff in relation to this, like, mod, and all of it's, like, really high quality. So I'm gonna see if I can find a way to play it. I know a friend of mine who would really love to play it, with me. If I can figure out a way to get it working, basically. This thing's on death's doorstep. Let me get my rocket shield out. Sir. That does remind me of an aspiration I have. It's such a far shot off in the dark, but if I ever really get big on YouTube somehow, some way, I don't have a design for it or anything at this point. Well, I do, I just don't have a way to really set up a design for it. And what I mean, like a proper, like, look for myself, if you would. What I wanted to do was, make an official, like, suit, if you would, if that's even the right word for it, that I would use, to mask myself. And this suit would have a lot of alter egos, if you would, right? One of them was very Jason-inspired. Extremely Jason-inspired. Hockey mask and everything. Yep. You who have, traversed this labyrinth of the depths, yeah. This trial was a test of your talent in overcoming it. You have shown yourself a strong body skill. I couldn't finish reading it. In my name as the ruler of boars, I commend your achievements and offer a fitting reward. Armor weathered in otherworldly evil, hidden away since days of old. Take it now. Alright, this should be the next part of the Phantom Ganon set. But, as I was saying before, I had to start reading that. If I ever really get big on YouTube, I hope I somehow manage to get a cosmetic in that. If that project's still around by then. Because I have no idea how long that's gonna take, right? I just hope I make it to that point. A Phantom Ganon. I also hope Delirious gets a cosmetic in that. That's also a YouTuber. Very prominent, old school YouTuber, H2O Delirious. He's also just very Jason inspired, if you would. Alright, before I continue on with any of that stuff, I'm actually... I should probably go do one of these. Yeah. That sounds really cool. I hope it ends up being cool, instead of just cringe. I don't even know what to put on shirt here. What did I want to... I should use this. Alright, what's this one gonna end up being? Drifting Flame. I don't need a torch, but thank you. I don't know if I'll need this still. Okay, it does not appear so. Interesting. Can pick it up. Oh, it's not heavy enough. I see. Okay, that's aggravating. So I can... Oh wait, no. I'm over-engineering this in my own head. What I just need to do, I think, might be, something like this. Oh yeah, you know what? I know exactly, yeah. Doesn't go up high enough, I don't think. Oh wait, no, it does. Should, right? It should still be lit. Hope to God it's still lit. I don't think it's still lit. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, well, there's the chest. Wow. It's weaker than my current one. You'll have to see it. Fuck cringe culture. All my homies hate cringe culture. Embrace it. Alright, so how do I do this? Because there's not anything heavy enough in here. Drifting flame. Oh, wait, no, it does stay lit. Okay, so yeah, I was just over-engineering this in my head. So what I need to do... Place this here. I actually need to hold it up a little bit. Like that. And then... I need to use you to light that. Excuse you, you're not done. About to say thank you. Alright, so that's 2 down. And 1 more. Extra hand. Raise that up to like there. Come on, work with me. I didn't spend that long over there. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I was just over-engineering that in my head. It was not that complicated. I did get all the, yeah, got all the chests. Alright, that is yet another shrine down. We inch ever closer to our goal. Visitor to the Shrine of Light, to that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Run. May the lights of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Alright, we are now 1 step closer to our goal of getting all 152 shrines in this game. We are at 118. So still like 30-something left, basically. 30, 40-something. Alright, so there is a shrine right here, which I do not believe I can do that just yet. For one reason or another. I don't remember why. Oh, there's a cave that I haven't finished exploring here. Okay, yeah, there is a shrine somewhere around here. And let's travel to this one. We can get this one done, add another one to the tally. One of these days, I'm gonna have to dedicate like 8-9 hour long stream to collecting Korok seeds. That is not gonna be fun. 152. Yeah, now, imagine having to collect around 10,000, not 10,000, sorry, 1,000 Korok seeds. Imagine having to do that. It was 900 in the last game. They added 100 more in this one. We got most of the shrines, though. And we got bare minimum 100 something of the Korok seeds, so... Only 900 or so left. Visitor to the Shrine of Light, that which imprisons and purifies ancient evil. I slurred the first part of that bad. You have done well to reach this place. Yeah, no. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Are you telling me you don't want to collect 1,000 Korok seeds? Is that what you're implying to me, Tips? I couldn't collect them all in the first game. I did. And I think I'm halfway to doing so in my current Breath of the Wild hard mode playthrough. Somehow. May the lights of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Do you? Who's gonna tell her? Alright, those are those shrines all packed up for the Gerudo region. Now all that's left is to go over to do this labyrinth, which I'm honestly not looking forward to. Because I do remember being kind of frustrated handling this one up here, but... Oh, well, it is what it is. Let's teleport to this thing, grab my bike, fly over, and then... handle whatever I need to handle. This should put us, once we do these two, the ground one and then the one above it, that should put us at 121 shrines. That reminds me, there's a quest in this region I have to do. I never quite did. Oh yeah, Ultra Hand. No. Ice fruit. Research log day 1. Took us 2 days to reach this isolated island. Though the ruins stood before us, were too exhausted to explore. Wait, what? Where's my log button? There we go. Why? We were too exhausted to explore, sorry. Though wary, Tara was able to decipher the Zonai writing on the stone slab. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth depths. Wake it and ye... Okay, yeah, same dialogue. Well, his translation proved... Well, his translation provided us, sorry, with renewed vigor. Taro shortly thereafter fell ill with fatigue. After seeing him off on his way home, I swore to tackle the ruins myself. The acorns and nuts I have prepared to mark my path should see it. Why am I reading it backwards? I'm sorry. Should see to it that I do not get lost inside. Yeah. Though I'm alone, I need to work hard. Excuse me. Though I'm alone, I need to work hard enough for both Tara and myself. Yeah. Oh. This seems different. They're implying to me I can make a raft, basically, to fly around this place. At least what else am I supposed to extrapolate from this? Alright, into the labyrinthine ruins. Well, that was sudden. Are they implying I have to drain the water? I think they are. I can do this, but this is gonna take a long time, and I kind of hate that, if I'm being honest. Let me think about something else to talk about while I run through this place, because this is going to take a while, I can tell. Oh yeah. Naruto. I'm in episode... I'm in... Why's my brain not working? I just started, or just finished Season 5, I believe it was. I'm starting Season 6. And as I understand it... Supersonic... Okay, that's a hard name to read. I'm gonna stick with supersonic, because all those conjoined letters are... hurting my eyes. Welcome to the stream. We are doing labyrinth stuff in this game right now. Which hopefully shouldn't be too annoyingly long, but it is starting to look that way. Because I actually do not remember this labyrinth being flooded like this. Think about it. I might just follow those acorns, because I don't think there's going to be too many optional chests or anything like that. I should just follow the acorns, because I'm going to be here for a hot minute otherwise. Now, where would that path begin? A lot of rafts. A lot of them, yeah. Well, there's one. There's another. Okay, just took a very direct path. Can't believe I would have done the same. He went that way. But for once, I am going to go this way because I have an idea of where I'm going. Oh no, you loop back around this way. I have to plug my ears when you talk about Naruto because I'm a Sasuke enjoyer. There's not much for me to say other than I started Season 6 of Shippuden. And as I understand it, that's when we see a lot more of said Uchiha. I can only hope that my opinion goes up in regards to him, rather than further down. But, that's up to him at a certain point. I don't, like I said earlier, one of the last times I spoke with you about it is, I don't hate Sasuke, but God, or I don't want to hate, sorry. I do not want to hate Sasuke, but God, it's so hard not to hate him. Especially since I've dealt with people like him in my own personal life, which I'd rather forego dealing with. I already got one of the 6 unique horses in Tears of the Kingdom. I believe I got a few of them myself. I know I got the gold one. I also got a few of the other unique horses just from like my save data that I have from the original game, Breath of the Wild. So I have like Zelda's golden horse and her golden horse, and then I have her white horse too. Oh my god, I hate that I just saw 2 chests back to back like that. I also got the other unique one. What was his name? The one you get from the stable guy, sorry. In what's it called? God, I actually forgot the name. Lookout Landing. There we go. Is there any other... Yeah, I got the Ganon horse and stuff. Probably a few more that I'm not aware of. Because I know there is a few of them. The only other horse that would be classified as unique that I know of that I don't have is Epona. But the problem with that is you need an amiibo for that. Although I might have a solution for that in the very near future. But I have to wait until it gets here. Oh, I would ask, do you know how to defeat, I might have to stop you there, because that might be spoiler territory, and this is my first playthrough, and I'm trying to keep it as blind as I possibly can. So, unless there's something I might go out of my way to ask for. Gloom hands without elemental fuse. Oh, that, no. But I'm pretty good at fighting gloom hands as is. Like, I use bows, with, what are they called, bomb flowers fused to them to deal with gloom hands primarily. It's just easier, but I'm sure that I know it's possible to flurry rush them. I just do not know how. That's something I'm gonna have to dedicate a lot of time to learning. Now I just have to make my way back to where I was. Yeah, that could work. I mean, that's the way I've dealt with the most effectively. Just use this armor because I like it the best for the attack up. Bomb arrow all of the gloom hands to death basically, and then deal with Phantom Ganon as effectively as I can. For flurry rushing, parrying, and all that stuff. Now I think about it, I don't know if he's susceptible to like fire or anything like that. Probably is not, if I was to guess. Then again, he's not inherently difficult by himself. The gloom hands are more difficult than Phantom Ganon is. Why do I keep getting trash spears? I'm gonna grab it out of the box, just so I can immediately get rid of it so the chest has been opened. There we go. Was that necessary? No. Did I do it anyway? Yes. I really do not remember this labyrinth being like this. Unless I just have a complete lapse in memory. I do not remember it being flooded. But then again, there were guardians underneath here before, and I know they don't exist now because guardians, period, don't exist in this game. Almost. Oh. This is probably the way forward then, if I was to guess. Oh. Journal. Did I miss a bunch of these? Okay, no. It just took them that long to get here. I walked carefully, avoiding the, stirring... Why am I stuttering? Stirring gloom. Just one touch and it will invade the body in the blink of an eye. Where Greg? Good question. I still haven't found him yet. It was a wise decision to send Taro home, allowing him to continue our trek in his condition may have proved fatal, sorry. But as expected, but what exactly is this strange gloom? More importantly, have they found the princess and her swordsman, who, delved beneath Haru Castle to investigate it? I can only pray for their safety. So this is slightly before the start of the game. A lot of these, places got explored. I'm gonna leave this here, because apparently that's not the way forward. My friend, do you fly away now? To a world that abhors both you and I. Shield guard up. That's kind of nice. Man, I don't want to drop this, but I will. It's fine. I could drop these, but these are like special. This one especially. So I'm not going to. You can climb on these? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying a whole lot of not Greg. I may be Gilgamesh guy, but I also have things outside of Gilgamesh that I do. I saw a choo-choo jelly here. Okay, this just leads back to the entrance. That's my nose running. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go get my cable, I think. It is. Where is it? Is it even in here? Hold on. Let me just dock these. Because I do believe I need to plug this one in. I don't think I can use it remotely. Okay, I might have to get up to look for my cable for this controller. 1 second. Alright, I didn't find the cable, but then again, I'll be honest, I didn't look that hard because I don't really have too much time left in the day for myself. But I do have something that I think will be able to suffice. Should have charge in it too. This old, like, power bank, basically. Or not old, but I guess it's old because of how long I had it, but basically, it's something you can plug into either your Switch or your Joy-Cons, and it'll charge it. Yeah, one of them's already charging, it looks like. Unless it charges them one at a time, I don't know. Hold on. Let me try. Alright, now they're both charging. Hopefully that'll last me a little bit before I need to end stream, most likely, due to lack of battery power. But this power bank, basically, you can slide it onto both your Joy-Cons on the sides of them, and it makes like a little controller you can use. I believe this way is the way we came from, right? Uh-oh. I spent too long away from the maze, I'm lost. Actually, no, I'm not. I know exactly where I am. Hold on. This one here, yeah, move that out the way. Okay, yeah, so it should be somewhere this way. Because this way we went, yeah, back through there, and then it's this way we want to go, because, alright, yeah. Sorry, I just had to reacclimate myself. Why is a blood moon happening? I need to find that cord, though, for later. Because I kind of cannot afford to lose that cord specifically from my other, controller. Switch controller. Oh, he did go up this way. Then this was a shortcut, if I was to guess, right? What the? No. At least to a sword, which is cool. Nothing in it. Or nothing here worth my time. Whoa, that was a cool little animation. Hold on, I gotta see if I can do that again. Alright, let's see what that was. So, Link was doing the sliding, like, off a wall animation, but he did that going... Like, he kept the momentum of the wall slide, going onto that little, basically, roof area. Research day, Christ. Research log day 3. Wrong button. My searching has finally led me to a Zonai relic. I must hurry back and tell, sorry, something in my throat. Taro, or however you say it again, I forget, all about it. Wrong button again, sorry. Though I must admit, my curiosity remains piqued. I'm not sure if I am currently, quite ready to leave these ruins. For insurance, my brain stopped working again. For insurance, I can see a lower level, from just this floor. Just how, is one supposed to reach it? Wrong button! Push this. For you who conquered this labyrinth of the land, I, ruler of dragons, find it on the south side of the labyrinth in the sky. Wasn't able to finish what that thing was saying. I'm working on trying the homing a missile fuse attacks, which is the elemental Keys Eyes and Aracuda. No, you're not allowed to like other things. Of course you would say that. And then what? But however, if I dare imply to anybody who isn't myself to do any singular Greg challenge, all of a sudden I'm doing too much, right? Then I cross the line, right, Tips? That's how it works. Let me make sure these are still charging. Oh, I check. Update software. I'm playing the software. Tell me some. Is this is this gonna be no. Well, not quite a useless rock. I'll take this opportunity to eat some of my food that I have right here. Wait, what? Repeat that, please. I only caught the end of it. I was saying how you said to me, I'm not allowed to like other things. But if I dare imply to anybody who isn't me to do any form of Gilgamesh challenge, then we have a problem, right? That's how it works? Are you implying to me that I must suffer alone? Nah. I'd drag someone with me. You know the problem with Takis? Once you start eating him, you don't want to stop. And that's why I pressed back there by accident. Now we just need to make our way up, huh? But yeah, that's basically how it works, I would say. Alright, well, I'm dragging you down with me first. I was being merciful for quite some time, but if I have to, I will start posting "Where's Greg" comments on all your videos again like I used to. I may appear kind, but I'm also exceedingly vengeful and petty. Why I hate that I just spotted a Korok. I'm gonna have to go at a wide angle to land back around here. I get too good at spotting those Koroks, because I think somebody, like, the average player would have missed that entirely. Perfect. You and your insane no breathing challenges. Wait. No, yeah, you didn't think that far ahead, did you? I refuse to suffer alone. I'm taking one of you with me. It's just a question of who. Not when. Who. Wait, grab it. Actually, I guess it's also when. But one of you is gonna get dragged down into this rabbit hole with me. I don't know if she did it, but a while ago I commented on one of Fennekin's, I think, her posts, and I recommended the challenge to her, and she said she thought it sounded interesting. So I'm hoping that I indoctrinated, I mean convinced her. That's all I can hope. Okay, you know, I need to fly a bit forward, I think. Yeah. This maze is gonna suck, honestly, to figure out, though. But the sooner I get it out the way, the better, honestly. Need to pop one of these. Alright, we're almost there. Shrine's right there. Then we need to figure out this big, giant maze. This one might take me the longest. That might honestly be the thing I end the stream off on. I was about to start eating more talkies, but I forgot. Do you who sets foot in my labyrinth of the sky offer a test of wisdom? 4 terminals are hidden in this maze. Activate them all. Right. Let's grab this shrine over here. By the way, I never got an answer to this. What's it gonna be? You doing one of my challenges because I refuse to suffer alone, or me commenting worst Gilgamesh on all your videos? You have to pick. I'm not giving you a choice otherwise. Courage to jump. There, I jumped. I'm so brave. Well. A lot of scooters. Oh, I see what it means. Whee! Well, that's an issue. Major issue, actually. Yeah, I can't get back there, can I? Nope. What's this? Random off pillar. Actually, there's a few of them. Never mind. Alright, it does put me right back. Alright. Nice and generous of them, I suppose. Now I know I have to kind of hit it at an angle. It's karma, actually. Karma for what? I actually don't know what that might be referring to. I might be out of the loop on something. Dang it. Well. Link, climb on. Thank you. Oh, this is insane. Okay, this is the craziest shrine that they've ever done so far. I'm running this dude over in particular. The worst part about this is I could be running past one of the chests and not knowing. Here we go. Well, there it is. For threatening my Hello Kitty. Why'd I add Hello Kitty? Sorry, I think I did that just in association with you, because I know you like Hello Kitty. For threatening me, hello? What would be karma? I still don't get that part. Cause I confuse who, brother. Who's getting the karma here, you or me? And for what? Because technically I didn't threaten you, I just gave you an ultimatum, and you have to choose. It's not a threat. Whee! Useless! Ah. Hello Kitty, yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm out of it still. I think I'm still kind of, to some extent, recovering from jet lag. And also, my mind is in a lot of places. Arguably, a lot of places it shouldn't be. But not much I can do about that at a certain point. No, it's very much a threat. Stop trying to gaslight me. There's no lighting of gas in this building, ma'am. Just objective statements you have to choose. If I was gaslighting or threatening you, I'll be saying, if you don't do this challenge, I'm gonna ban you from the Discord or something like that. That would be a threat. This is a cool shrine. I do quite like it. You know, I get the feeling I need to take that one. Because this one's going to be in the way. Oh, this one's lighter too, I think. That means it'd be faster, I believe. Let's back up all the way we can. Plus, look at it like this, Tips. Fen said she might do it. As she should, if she said that, then you have to now. Momentum! I love physics. Chat clip that. He just threatened to ban me from the Discord. Did anyone else hear that? Oh my, now who's gaslighting? Now who's gaslighting? Alright, gonna eat more of my Takis. Also, I didn't hear your ultimatum, sorry. I said I wasn't threatening you, I gave you an ultimatum and you had to choose. Either, you do one of my Gilgamesh challenges, or, I keep commenting where's Gilgamesh, in your videos until you do a Gilgamesh challenge. And you have to choose. Well, I think I see one such terminal. Now I think about it, that might be an idea. If I want more people to do this, I just host borderline public executions. I'm like, alright, to anybody who doesn't do this challenge, you're banned from the Discord. Now that would be an abuse of power. Just trying to find my way through this maze, honestly. That's something you will not hear me saying a lot when it comes to mazes, because I'm really good at mazes for the most part. I have to be reminded of all your challenges, but if there's anything like that one, no, I have easier ones. Obviously, I have easier ones. It's just I encourage everybody to do the hardest or second hardest ones. You know, that's how it works. Because it's no fun otherwise. I should probably go back that way, then loop back around this way so to where we can get that one. Are you serious? Reminds me of that meme of that guy. Are you serious right now, bro? Where'd that audio even come from now I think about who? There's a lot of meme audios that I never think about their origins. That's one of them. You know, honestly, this might be the first maze where I don't go out of my way for the chests in it. Because I know there's chests in here. It's just... I kind of don't want to spend too long doing stuff like this. I'm curious what your easier challenges are. Soldier First Class. I'm sure you remember that one. That was way easier compared to Ultima. Definitely compared to Ultima Plus. I'd have to come up with ones for Tifa and everyone else, but there would be equivalents to those versions as well. Hold up. There's nothing here. Game gaslight me. Disgusting. Probably a chest in there now I think about it. Oh. You know, I forgot that's how that worked. Actually, yeah, I was about to say, I'd have to loop all the way back around if I want to get that. That's just not obtainable for me right now. I do need to get my stamina back. Link. I might look at your channel later to remind myself what the challenge is. Maybe. Oh, so what you're saying is you're not going to, and I need to send it to you, so that way you definitely can't get out of doing it. Because I can tell you, Soldier First Class did not have no movement, no folios as restrictions. I do remember that much. I think I had 2 other restrictions that were in there. To be honest, I've made so many Gilgamesh challenges, they all blend together. I don't remember the specificities of certain ones. Let's see if I can find my way out of here. Get to a dead end. Oh. No. Yeah, you're not getting out of this, son. Sorry, Missy. You underestimate my obsession. Do I even want to get rid of this or anything? What's this? Honestly, no. Nah. Look, I'm just not making any promises, okay? Yeah, I'm not making the promise for you. Yeah, it's fine. I'll make it for you. It's fine, yeah. True. Now, some may call me evil for that. I would just say I'm being, a businessman. The negotiator, some would say. As my favorite character, General Grievous, says. Or my other favorite Grievous line. What is the situation? And he says it exactly like that. He puts extra emphasis on dragging out the what before continuing on. Okay, is there something I'm failing to understand, or like... Because I'm normally very good at mazes, and this is not making much, like... What would the word be? Tapra... No. Well, I know, like, the word for, like, like, the lay of the land, basically, for, like, area is topography. Oh, never mind, I see where I should have gone. So I have to make my way back around. Oh. What's with the crying emojis? I'm just helping you keep a promise. Plus, if you think I'm being evil about this, Tips, I could be 100% worse. I could be like, hey everyone, like I can make an announcement in the Discord, be like, Tips said she'd do one of my Gilgamesh challenges. Everyone cheer her on, give her a big round of applause. Then you'd have to do it. But no. It'd be funny, but no. I'm not that evil. Alright, that's the third one. Now we just have one more, which is right here. This shouldn't be too hard to get to. In fact, I think I might see a path to it fairly funny to who? To me and everyone else who isn't you. Not me, exactly. That's what makes it funny. Actually, I can take this way. Nobody cared who I was till I battled the Genji. For you. A certain masked man said in a certain movie relating knights in dark appearing armor. Did I unironically find my way to it that easily? Sure did. I looked at the map for 5 seconds and I immediately found a direct path to it. I barely had to even check the map during that. It's probably gonna be another Korok up here somewhere. Like there were in the other two. The only two Koroks in relation to these mazes I think I haven't gotten were the ones for like down here and then down here. Oh, we went high up. We actually exited the gravity zone. I don't see anything that stands out immediately. And normally they do stand out. You who have traversed this maze, mark my words well. Or mark well my words, sorry. I pulled apart the bars in the labyrinth of the land that obstructs your path below ground. From high above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. The final way shall open to you. Right, that wasn't too bad. I'm glad I got them out the way, though, because I've been meaning to do that for a long time. I'm gonna quickly run across up here, though, see if I spot any, like, Korok-looking things. Sure enough. Anyway, so Vincent. From desperation to down badness, I fail to see the difference in your behavior. Tips, if I'm being honest. Why do I have a shield? Hold up, I just realized. What's on my back? Okay, yeah, and what I want is... I need to equip this. I only have two sleds? I need to change that. Where are the rockets? I'm a simple being. Okay, fair enough. Whee! Before I do that, though, let me equip the glide set. I just realized I never found the gloom hand in that area. I have to look into that later. I also don't know where the light thing for this place is, so this is gonna suck. Ew. Weird wall fungus. That led me to a chest. Huh. There's no anti-gravity here, so I can't just drop something to pick this up. I don't think I will, though. I don't explicitly need it, it's fine. Actually, you know what? Let me just, use this one. So there's that way we could have gone as paths leading down here. Where is the deity set? Oh, that's a problem. My bow broke. You know what? Let me use this. Too late, lock in better. Where'd it go? Let me use the Master Sword. Don't you dare. I said don't do it. There we go. Now I have a new thing to plug on my other thing. Because that makes sense. There we are. New weapons. Probably have to activate this before it lets me go outside, right? To be able to get out of here. You who have traversed this labyrinth of the depths, quote labyrinth, at 2 staircases. This trial was a test of your talents, overcoming it. You've shown yourself a strong body, skill, and mind. In my name, as the ruler of dragons, I commend your achievement and offer a fitting reward. Armor, weathered and otherworldly evil, hidden away since days of old. Take it now. What are you doing? Dun da 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 dun. Alright, so that's the full Phantom Ganon set, which they call Evil Spirit Armor in this one, I now realize. Alright, so this way should be open now. Let's get out of here. Or by get out of here, I just mean go to the place where the light route is. That way this part of the map is all nice and lit up. Ominous. Well, that's all the maze is done. Big goal for me out of the way. I'm happy about that. Now I just need to find my way out of here proper. Huh. No, it's not stronger than what I have currently. That is a decent weapon, so actually, you know, I'll drop this for it. Not like I'm gonna go out of my way to keep those anyway. Finally had this light route over here, so we can see what this part of the depths look like. So, this place is surrounded by water. A huge wall at the back here. Just a squared off room. In all fairness, the squared off room is almost in the exact shape and spot of the thing above it, so. That is still what I believe to be, for the most part, a healthy chunk of the depths mapped out. Minus everything in the corner here for the Gerudo place, because that's story stuff. I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, wait, yeah, no, there's these 2 spots here. Everything else is mapped out, though. Yeah, I believe so. By the way, you think I should do that, Tips? You think I should just make an announcement to this group, be like, hey guys, Tips is doing one of my Gilgamesh challenges. Give her a big round of applause. Cheer her on. It's a brave undertaking she's doing. You think I should do that? That's funny. It's funny how I always get something worse than whatever it is I currently have. And not even by like a small amount either, like just objectively speaking, infinitely worse. That's where I came up from, right? I believe so. Not much around here, honestly. I shouldn't be too surprised by that. I guess at that point, that would be me assuming that they would put something more in this little square area. What do you mean? It's just a simple question. I'm not too mad about that. I'm actually really happy about that. Yeah, I like that. Alright, we did both of those. Now let's get up out of here so I can figure out what to do next. Because from here on out, it's just whatever I want to do. I achieved the goal of the stream. That's all that matters. Yeah, there's quests around Korok... Or not quests, shrines around Korok Village I should probably go do. Oh, no, I remember what I wanted to do. I said I was finally gonna start exploring a lot of these sky islands and stuff. So this is another one such island. Let's go do this. Alright, so let's put a green pin here so I know where I'm going. What was I trying to do? I'm clipping everything. You will be exposed, little Greg boy. Little Greg boy. Feisty words coming from someone who's desperate to avoid having to fight him. That's why I felt weird to fly that thing, because it's still in anti-gravity. Let's use... what? Why do I have two of these? Oh, you know what? That's right. Dumbass. My dumbass forgot. I am gonna have to make this one sky thing last, though. I can't afford losing it. Because I'm starting to run low on Zonite. I don't really have a reason to go back down into the depths just yet, anyway. For a mining expedition. Also prefer to do that off camera. I wouldn't do this normally. Wow, I barely missed that. But it stole my ride, so I kind of had to chase after it. And I know for a fact I haven't been to this one because of that. Did I take a picture of this right? Alright, just had to be sure. Album, let me delete this one. Quest item, bear. Actually, I'll keep this one just in case. A lot of quest items. Then a lot of food things. Alright. How do I delete? X? There we go. Alright, so I gotta actually set this up right. Why do I say Malduga? We're serious. Like, it's not that hot. See? So we got that. It's gonna be a long way up to my next one, which is right here. Looks like. Then I have to start exploring all these, like, little islands off this. I might check out this one again. Yeah, all these little islands here I'm gonna have to check out. I've been to that one, apparently. I guess there's something here I haven't quite figured out, because I put a star there. Just in case, I'm gonna put a star here. I don't know if I've been to that one yet. So I need to go, yeah, to that green one. I'm gonna have to make multiple stops as I reach certain elevations. You call it desperate, I call it protecting my peace. I have to learn his entire fight and I'm putting it off. You'll have to learn it one way or another, it's just how. You know, sometimes they say just throwing the baby bird out of the nest is the best way to teach it how to fly. I have heard them say that. That is what I've heard. No, I was hoping you wouldn't bounce. But there's my objective right there. That is a ways up. I need to rebuild this thing. Because this laning is really something. Do I not need to kill you? Now that I think about it. This will be interesting. Actually, very interesting. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff to work with. Bro, that is not what I was aiming at. Everyone, we need to jump this thing as hard as we can. Come on down for your perch, big boy. That's annoying. I can't reach. Maybe with this spear that I conveniently have for reasons. Alright, yeah, it was with the spear I conveniently have for reasons. Come on down! You only stay up there for so long. Man, you're kind of annoying. Okay, that's the game we're playing. Everybody, if you don't immediately start jumping that thing, tool and thank you. Get up, Link. This deity is not fierce for a reason. Or is fierce, I mean. You bastard. I guess. What do you mean? What do you mean you guess? Am I not right? Would that not be an accurate assertion? That's dangerous. Very. What do you mean? Hit it! Okay, I got it. We might have a problem. Never mind. Wow, that nerd who just can't build anything for the life of him. Okay, you know what? The other two heads regenerated. Where's my ride? Get out of here. And you chose the worst possible direction to start turning, Link. I was hard right, and you went left. Okay, buddy. So true, bestie. So true. Oh, hi. Could you stop being a nerd? Wow, you finally actually landed in a position where I can legitimately attack it. Jump it! Jump it! Jump it! Link, why are you facing backwards? I just processed that. Everyone jump it. Nothing like fighting King Ghidorah in a Zelda game. Now that I know that this thing's on its last legs. And, let's use this. Bro, shoot it! Oh, I'm such an immaculate shot. That didn't even, like, heat seeked onto it. Why do you not have a lot of food? I forget. There we go. This is a facet of my life that's also accurate, this is a facet in the game, sorry, that's also, accurate to real life. I gotta need to build my bike again. But then again, I probably should just, fly up here and do it that way. Call annoying enemies nerds. What do you mean? Problem is, if I do explore some of these Sky Islands, I want it to be one of, you know, something where there's like an actual shrine there. Like, I know there'll be a shrine here, but also, I have to kind of explore these smaller items for Sage Wills. Which I kind of don't like. How much? 30. Or 12. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be, actually. Look at this thing tilt. All because this is literally not frame perfect. Like, it's a pixel of alignment you need for this thing, which I think is kind of dumb. I mean, I know how to do it, but still. A lot of other flying devices here. What do you mean there's nothing in here? What do you mean? Have I been to this place before and I just don't remember? Is there literally nothing here? Wow. It appears as if there is absolutely nothing on this island. It appears this island is quite vacuous. Like most of the islands. No wonder I put off exploring them. Well, I guess there's, this thing I have to go check out to make sure I got the picture for that. Then I have to go to Hateno to be able to cash in the things I need for the guy. I don't even know what I'll get for doing this now I think about it. I'll remember. Oh, I see it. Why is it hiding in the clouds? Bro. About to say. I'm gonna have to do this a certain kind of way, because I have a feeling this one's also gonna have... Okay, that was perfect. Alright, that's done. Now we just have to go up here to figure out what that is. No, I love this thing, but oh my god. Sometimes I hate it. I think this is the island. Yeah, it is. These islands tend to have sage wills on them a lot of the time. Unless it's one I've already done, which I doubt. I don't know why I took that angle into here. I almost had a stroke. Oh my god, I'm different. The fact that I was able to grab that. That's the best recovery I've ever done in a video game, period. That's the best recovery I've ever done of a video game, period. I needed a ferry. A lot of the ancient fish up here. Did I already grab the sage roll from here? I just don't remember it. Okay, I don't think I have been up here. Also, I probably shouldn't get too far away from my ride, because it will despawn, I think. Another ferry over there. Alright, still there. Well, I almost got it. By almost, I mean that was not even close. Okay, let's try to set this up, shall we? So, I need to do what? That's right, I need 2 trees to glue them together and glue that there. I don't have a thing to cut this down with. I don't think you'll do it, right? Oh no, it does. Okay, that did glue the way I wanted it to. I did that right? No, I didn't. Well, that's not at all what I wanted. I probably have done something to this effect before on this island, but I do not remember, so I'd rather be the fool who does something he does not need to do again, than the fool who assumes he did the thing he needed to do, and, shoots himself in the foot because of it. Get some of these fish while I'm here, because why not? So what you're saying is, I need more trees. I'm paranoid. I don't want that thing to despawn. I'm gonna drag it over here. Even though I don't think that's technically possible, but I'd rather not take the chance. Alright, that's a good position for it. Well, that's not what I meant to do. I hate how I'm starting to get more and more memories of me doing this all before. I truly despise it. Too bad. About to say if you move. Oh, that's right. Yep. I think I did this before. I'm still gonna do it just to be safe. Thank you, Master Sword, for being recharged. Even though you never needed to do that, period, before in any version of Zelda, period. Excuse you. Yeah, I do believe I did this before, because there would have been a chest here with a sage will. Because I am not evil, I will refill the water so that way the fish may keep their habitat. Also do that for this one. Even though that's gonna drop the water for that one, they would be used to having less water than these guys up here. Because I'm a good Samaritan. With a heart of gold. Unless you're Gilgamesh, then I'll beat you outside of a Denny's at 2 o'clock in the morning. What is that? Oh god. Let's take a wide angle drop down and around. We'll have to go up there now, because something... Hold on, wait. Wait, what is that? A few places down here, actually, now I look at it. How'd I know? I think I'll finish the super top secret duo boss rush and sit down and seriously, actually for real, try to learn Greg. We'll have to have speedrunners, or speedruns for every boss out before 3, so it has to happen eventually. Yeah, oh god, I've been here. Have you considered doing it now? Just a thought. Or is that a no? Sure, whatever you say. That makes perfect sense. Brother, why? It's because my... I guess my line of sight was obstructed too much for that. I would have crashed out. Why do I see a shooting star? I'm not gonna be able to reach it by the time I get there. It's gonna be gone already. I don't see anything, just from a cursory glance. I guess I'm gonna go to these islands here, then see whatever the hell is going on. You know what? I should go do that now, because I'm assuming it's a nighttime thing. Because I will be able to fly back down to these eventually. I just have to hope I get there in time, because I think I have until 3 a.m. I'm kind of struggling to get up here. Nothing's good enough, huh? No, it's not that. Just, you know. Gilgamesh. That's all I had to say. Oh, is that the temple? Does it just naturally make a light like that? Did I just waste my time going up here? I don't even know if I'll get there in time, if I'm being honest. Because I have like a few seconds at best to try and get up on the top of this thing. I might, if I do make it, it'll be like barely. What the? Who is this dude? I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you? My purpose is to conduct a ceremony to test the strengths of any visitor. Those who pass are told the story of the Great Sky Island. I sense you are qualified to attempt the ceremony. Please inform me when you are prepared to begin. Legend of the Great Sky Island? This was just up here? How are you supposed to get up here? Bro. Sorry, I'm trying to explore. But I'm still confounded. Okay. Alright, dude, what's your deal? Honestly, this might be the last thing I do before I call it a stream, because I didn't really want to stream all. I just needed something to help get my mind off things. Are you ready to attempt the ceremony so that way you may hear the story? Okay, yeah. Very well. I'll explain the ceremony. It is quite simple. You must light the 3 fires on this island, and then return within the time limit. You have 12 hours. The sounding of the bell will signal the start of the ceremony, and will end with the sound of the next bell. This concludes my explanation. There will be a delay before the ceremony can begin. Please wait until the time bell sounds tomorrow morning. We will start then. Sounds good, I guess. Let us wait for the islands to rise precisely at the time of 7 a.m. time bell. Of the 7 a.m. time. What the hell? Oh, it's not so nice of them to actually advance to the time we needed. Thank you for waiting. The time has come. Do you want to hear the explanation of the ceremony? Yes. Very well, I'll explain the ceremony. It's quite simple. Light the 3 fires, then return here before the next time bell rings. I couldn't finish reading, okay. Where are the fires? You must not set foot on any surface other than the roof of this temple. What? You have 12 hours? Hold on. Of the roof of this temple during the ceremony. What? The sounding of the time bell will signal the start of the ceremony. Okay. Huh? What? Huh? What? Is my thing still here? You stole it from me. You... Wait, no. Everything's fine. I think. Hold on, where am I? I'm lost. How in... Hold, I'm already wasting time. Hold on, let me make a save. I can't! Oh god! Sir! Explain again. Very well. It's quite simple. Light the 3 fires and return here before the next time bell 12 hours from now, okay? You must not set foot on any surface other than the roof of this temple during the ceremony. Oh, Lord. Oh, I have nothing to work with either. I actually just have nothing. It's so over. The only thing I can think to do is use one of these, and one of these. Watch, he's gonna be like, oh, you set foot on something that wasn't the thing I told you to. Because if you activate these, they float. Why are you not flying? Please fly. Worthless! How... Hold on, let me think about the proximity of this. How in... What? Maybe if I put this, like, here. Does it need more... drag? Oh, I don't have Tulin. Oh, they're actually just pure evil. I see where one of the fires is, too. I'm not... okay. Well, let's just see what happens if I fail, because you touch the ground, start over. Aha. Evil ass quest. Actually, I might... Yeah, it might not be cooked for me. I might have a solution, but it's gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, is a thing. So, what I'm gonna have to try and do is, I'm back. You just missed, me panicking. I need more zonite. I swear to God. Not good enough, apparently. Not enough of a clear landing strip for you, I see. So... there's that one over there. Right? There's one ahead of me, which is the furthest one out, and then there's one over there. I see this one. I don't know how to do this. They took tooling away from me. Oh my, this is gonna be something. They don't expect me to glide the entire time, do they? Can I snipe them? Is that a possibility? Because if I can figure out where the other two are, because I think I can actually make that shot to that one, and then I just have to fly over to the last one and do it that way. If I could figure out where it is. Because I'm not allowed to touch any other surface other than the roof of this place, which I don't see how that's possible. Alright, so apparently there's one... Okay. Why is there a cloud in my way? I see that one, right? This is gonna get expensive, too, because I'm... Let's just see what happens if I... Ah, hold on, I need to put it a little higher. It's not reaching. There's a set distance. The only one I could possibly use is this one. It's about to break. So hot in my room, my skin's gonna melt off. That sounds like what I was experiencing not that long ago. Wait! Zora armor! Where is it? They said... I wasn't able to touch any other surface. Yeah, surface. But they never said anything about a substance. See? I'm ingenuitive like that. Okay, I need a route away over there now I think about it. So before I actually get too far off from where I'm trying to go. Are you serious? Oh, about to say, now that overshot. Chat, should I get a low taper fade? Someone get Shinji Akari over here. If you know, you know. But most likely no one will know, because that's, even by my standards, that's an incredibly niche reference. That you need actual premium grade brain rot to understand. Unbearably cold, shut up. How's that for unbearably cold? This molten rock on my back that I stole from a lava talus. There it is. Oh, are you serious? About to say. Alright, now I just need to precariously make my way over there. About to say, Link. Ooh, I hate how my options are starting to get more limited the more I go out this direction. I don't even see where the last one could be. It's up there, apparently. I'm gonna have to swing around so I can grab this one on the side and go in that direction. Wait, I can control the direction Link goes in the stream now? I thought it was set. Are we serious? Bro. I did it! Oh lord, I had to make my way back. How? It actually got so hot a couple days ago that I had to turn off my my PS5 off because it gave me the overheat warning. I have been using my PS5 for a long time. I've yet to even see the overheat warning. So that's how I know it's bad. If you ever see your console be like, hey brother, it's hot in here. That's how you know you got a problem. Okay, let me hit up this one too. Just to be safe. Actually, I'm gonna hit up that one, and I'm gonna do that. Oh god, I hate how I'm getting too close to the ground, if I'm being honest. So how are you supposed to do this otherwise without the Zora armor? Unless you just put together some crazy rinky-dink, like, Zonai technology. Okay, I made the right decision doing that. The only reason why I thought of that is because this one was just so specifically placed. I don't know how to describe it. Alright, nerd. I did the thing that you barely gave me any proper instruction on how to even begin to do properly. Hey, I did it. Well done. You have proven you're capable. Sorry, you've proven yourself capable. Alright, yeah. I guess. I will now tell you the story of the Great Sky Island as promised. The Temple of Time and the land it sits upon were once found on the surface of the world. Liar. This looks nothing like the Temple of Time I know. This has changed. Its land and the sky, and the lands surrounding it, now float in the sky, sorry. There's a reason for this. The hero who will defeat the Demon King will one day awaken at this very site. The site must be kept safe from the Demon King and his followers. It was, therefore, raised into the skies. Raised, sorry, not rised. The tremendous power of the sages accomplished this feat long ago. Right. This is the story of the Great Sky Island. Zonai fabric. Okay. Tough fabric bearing a Zonai design. It looks like it could be used for making a paraglider. The sages who raised this land into the sky directed me to give this token to the one who heard my story. It is now yours. Yeah, it made me take the fan out to clean it because I thought that was a problem, but there was barely anything on it. Yeah, sometimes it just gets that hot. Sometimes the PlayStation's like, hey man, maybe let's not today. Maybe let's, you know, quite possibly not play today. Let's not do that. I was gonna explore these two, but honestly, after doing all that, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go to, Hateno. I'm gonna go to the dye shop, man. I hope there's not another quest up here that I have to do, that I just didn't think to talk to the guy about. I gotta look what this fabric's like, and if it's not better than my current one, or if I don't think it's better than my current one, I don't know. It's not living in the south during the, it's not living in the south during the summer, yeah. Wait, I left out the easy part. I read it in my head and I left it out verbally. It's not easy living in the south during summer, yeah. I just went to the south not long ago. Actually, that was the direction I went for my trip that I did. Like 3 or 4 days ago at this point. It's pretty alright, actually. That's pretty cool looking. I gotta keep this one because I really like it. There's a lot of, like, paraglider fabrics in this game, but most of them you only get through amiibos. All the cool ones you only get through amiibos. I discovered this. There's one really cool one I want to get eventually, but I can't do that just yet. Sorry, sir. This happened to my old PS5 a couple times last summer. Yeah, I can believe it. The heat can get genuinely bad. Actually, I should also spend some of these art container things basically before I end the stream. Yo, this little power bank came in clutch. I won't be surprised if my things are fully charged now. That is not the right fast travel point. I just processed. That is actually the incorrect fast travel point. I apologize. Okay, we did a healthy amount of primary objectives, I would say. At least all the things I really wanted to do. Being the mazes and stuff. With extra little odds and ends here and there. I should be able to get 2 hearts with what I have currently. That's right, it's still mega quiet over here because everyone's like, oh, Princess Zelda's up there. Allegedly. I don't buy it. Also, we had all the air conditionings and fans going on Christmas Day, so yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Dispel this evil from me. Damn. How much more do I need? Run. No, I was mashing A and I thought I pressed it on the right frame and I didn't. At least I can see this animation of all the evil leaving my body again. Because I do like seeing it, because to me it shows, like, progress. I'm healing. Alright, 2 more hearts. And that bit more unkillable. How many is that now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 hearts. How many hearts will I have? Because there's still a healthy amount of, like, shrines left in the world. I only have 21 of them. I think there's still 30-something left. Hope there's not too many more left. But, that's all I wanted to do for the most part this stream. I did the labyrinths. I got some extra hearts. I did something on the Great Sky Island I didn't even know you could do. I think tomorrow, you know what? Not tomorrow. Jesus, that's a old habit from back when I used to stream a lot before the 1 day at a time challenge. I think the next time I stream this game, I'm gonna start worrying about the Koroks, basically. Start doing some of the Korok quests and trying to get some of the Korok shrines for maybe going back up to explore some of the other Sky Islands and stuff. Do I have enough for this? What should I do, actually? Let me look at... I could do another weapon. I don't need another shield thing. I don't think I need another bow thing. I'll do another weapon thing, because seemingly you can never have too many. 35! My bad. What about bows? Fine, I'll do 8. That's fine. Alright. Sorry. Okay. That's all I really wanted to do. I wish there's still something I could do here, but there's not. Oh well. Well, with that, I'm gonna end the stream. I just did that to get my mind off things. Didn't want to play overtly long like I normally do for this game. I'm surprised I didn't try to go out of my way to do anything else when I think about it like I normally do. But yeah, I'm ending the stream here. If you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Remember to always stay anonymous. Forgot the button.